Welcome back to the show. Time to go to TNA and Ring of Honor. Going to start with TNA, and of course, Lockdown is 1 week away, as a matter of fact. Sunday, April the 13th, live on pay-per-view in Lowell, Massachusetts, where every match is inside of a steel cage. The main event for the TNA World Heavyweight title, Kurt Angle against Samoa Joe. If Joe loses, he will never challenge for the World Heavyweight title again. Lethal Lockdown, TNA's War Game match. Team Tomko, consisting of Tomko, AJ Styles, Team 3D, and now James Storm, will face Team Cage, consisting of Christian Cage, Sting, Kevin Nash, Rhino, and Matt Morgan. The Escape match for the X Division title will be on the line. Black Machismo, Jay Lethal defends the gold against Curryman, the Guru, Sanjay Dutt, Johnny Devine, Shark Boy, and one more person to be announced at a later date. Mixed tag action, Booker T and Sharmell faces Robert Roode and Peyton Banks. BG James will face off against Kip James, Awesome Kong and Raisha Saeed against Gail Kim and ODB. And this match, which was made last night, Queen of the Cage, apparently the rules are all the women start on the outside. The first two women in the cage will then compete, and then the first woman to score the fall wins. You will see Angelina Love, Velvet Sky, Salinas, Raka Khan, Tracy Brooks, Christy Hemme, Jacqueline, and Roxy LeBeau. Sounds thrilling. Now to TNA, and the business report came up earlier this week. Here are their notes. Over 2,800 fans witnessed ROH's Orlando Double Shot on the 28th and 29th of March. ROH officials feel that Saturday's event would have drawn better, but some fans went to WWE's Hall of Fame ceremony because of Ric Flair. Overall, the weekend was a tremendous success for ROH, and there will be a return trip to Florida on October the 10th in Coral Springs and October the 11th back in Orlando. Tickets for both shows are already on sale at ROHWrestling.com. There was an interesting group of backstage guests at both ROH events. Among them was the first ROH champion, Low Ki. There was no communication or conversation between Ki and ROH officials. TNA continues to be very open on ROH booking some TNA contracted talent. Discussions are ongoing. Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin, the Motor City Machine Guns, are booked on the 18th and the 19th of April in a couple of weeks. In addition, Miss Peyton Banks, also known as Rain, has the distinction of being the only talent to work for two companies during the Orlando weekend that saw Ring of Honor, TNA, and WWE all there. The first set of Ring of Honor trading cards have been released. The 6-card set includes Bryan Danielson, Nigel McGuinness, the Briscoe brothers, Roderick Strong, Chris Hero, and Austin Aries. The cards are included free in the packaging of the nationally released ROH DVDs by Koch Vision. Stars of Honor and Bloodstained Honor were released nationally on April the 1st. Best Buy has not stocked them in their stores, but both titles are available at BestBuy.com. ROH has been trying a grassroots movement by asking its fans to call up Best Buy and FYE to ask for these titles in the stores. The DVDs feature past Ring of Honor stars like CM Punk, Samoa Joe, and Homicide, and the current stars like the Briscoe brothers, Austin Aries, and Bryan Danielson. Noah allowed Go Shiozaki to miss the first few shows of its tour to wrestle on the Orlando shows. Both Orlando shows will go into DVD production immediately. ROH considers the advance of the 4/11 Boston show event to be quote-unquote light and is looking to assemble a street team. If you want to help promote ROH in Boston, email MikeMongoose@gmail.com and have a part in making the Boston return a success. And finally, the business dealings with Dragon Gate in Orlando were extremely smooth. The relationship between ROH and Dragon Gate continues to grow stronger. Now to the results from Orlando on the 28th with Dragon Gate Challenge 2. Nigel McGuinness defeated Delirious. Ruckus and Jigsaw defeated the YRR of Sal Rinauro and Kenny King. Austin Aries defeated Genki Horiguchi. Kevin Steen and El Generico defeated Naruki Doi and Masato Yoshino. Shingo and B&B Hulk defeated The Age of the Fall, Jimmy Jacobs and Tyler Black. The Briscoes defeated Dragon Kid and Ryo Saito. And the main event, CIMA, Eric Stevens, and Go Shiozaki defeated the No Remorse Corps. The next night, Super Card of Honor 3, Go Shiozaki defeated Delirious. In 6-man tag action, the YRR defeated Dingo, Alex Payne, and Bushwhacker Luke. Davey Richards and Rocky Romero defeated Ruckus and Jigsaw to stay the ROH Tag Team Champions. Roderick Strong and Eric Stevens went to a no contest. Jimmy Jacobs and Tyler Black defeated the Briscoe brothers. Shingo and B&B Hulk defeated Kevin Steen and El Generico. Nigel McGuinness defeated Austin Aries to stay the Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Champion in the main event. Naruki Doi, Masato Yoshino, and Genki Horiguchi defeated CIMA, Dragon Kid, and Ryo Saito. I'm only going to do 2 shows that are coming up for Ring of Honor next weekend. In Boston, the main event is an elimination match for the world title. Nigel McGuinness defends against Austin Aries, Eric Stevens, and Roderick Strong. Necro Butcher faces Kevin Steen in a no-rules last man standing match. Kota Ibushi of DDT promotion makes his debut against Davey Richards. The Briscoes face Jack Evans and Ruckus. Claudio Castagnoli faces Brent Albright. El Generico faces Rocky Romero in a 4-corner survival match. Chris Hero, Delirious, Jigsaw, and Jason Blade. And then the next night, Edison, New Jersey. Right now, Nigel McGuinness defends the gold against Kevin Steen. If McGuinness is not champion, Steen will face whomever the champion is. Davey Richards and Rocky Romero defend the tag team titles against the Briscoes. Kota Ibushi faces Austin Aries. Roderick Strong against the Necro Butcher. And in a 6-man tag team elimination match, Claudio Castagnoli, Eric Stevens, and Pele Primo face Larry Sweeney, Brent Albright, and Chris Hero, plus Tammy Sitch, Delirious, El Generico, The Vulture Squad, Eddie Edwards, and more. It's going to be a look at TNA and Ring of Honor for this week when I come back. The Indies.